Peppa Pig meets Kylie Kangaroo. A Peppa Pig story. It's a lovely sunny day and Mr. and Mrs. Kangaroo have come to visit Mummy and Daddy Pig. "G'day, Mr. Pig," says Mr. Kangaroo. "We met at the airport a while ago and you said we could visit, remember?" "Did I?" replies Daddy Pig, a bit confused. "We didn't have Kylie or Joey back then," adds Mrs. Kangaroo. "Say hello, kids." "Hello, I'm Kylie Kangaroo," says Kylie. "I'm Peppa Pig," snorts Peppa, "and this is my little brother, George." "This is my little brother, Joey," says Kylie, pointing at Mrs. Kangaroo. "Joey lives inside Mrs. Kangaroo's pocket." He peeks his head out and surprises everyone. "Hee, laugh Peppa and George. Mr. Kangaroo asks Daddy Pig if he's hungry. "I'm always hungry," replies Daddy Pig, rubbing his belly. "No worries," says Mr. Kangaroo, getting out a barbecue. "We'll make lunch for everyone." "Do you like corn on the cob?" asks Mrs. Kangaroo. "Yummy," says Mummy and Daddy Pig. "Let's hope it doesn't rain," says Daddy Pig. "It always rains when we're having a barbecue." Ho, 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 ho. While lunch is cooking, Peppa and George want to jump up and down in muddy puddles, but they can't find any. "We can still do jumping," says Peppa. "Watch this." Peppa jumps as high as she can. "Now you try, Kylie," she said. Kylie jumps high up into the air. "I like jumping too," she says. "Whee!" "Wow!" gasped Peppa and George, amazed. "Kangaroos can jump very high." "We're playing jumping," says Peppa when Rebecca Rabbit arrives. "Watch this," squeaks Rebecca, jumping as high as she can. Peppa asks Kylie to show Rebecca how high she can jump. "Wow!" gasps Rebecca, watching Kylie spring up into the air. Pedro Pony bounces into the garden on his space hopper. "Kylie can jump higher than that," says Peppa. "Show him, Kylie." "Wow!" gasps Pedro, watching Kylie leap up into the air. Kylie is the best at jumping because she's a kangaroo. "Food's ready," calls Mr. Kangaroo. But just as they are about to eat, it starts to rain. Drip, drop, drip. "Oh dear," says Daddy Pig. "No worries," says Mr. Kangaroo, putting up a huge umbrella. The rain makes eating outside more fun. After they finish their corn, the rain stops and the sun comes out again. "The rain makes lots of muddy puddles too," says Peppa, jumping up and down. "Wow," gasps Kylie. "That looks really fun. Can we try it as well?" Everyone joins Peppa and they all make a giant muddy puddle. "I'm the best at jumping because I'm a kangaroo," says Kylie. "But Peppa is the best at jumping up and down in muddy puddles." The end.